Black Clover ended at chapter 392, and before the final page, 2 of the 9 Magic Knight squads quietly changed captains, which means almost every captain ranking you have ever watched is ranking a board that does not exist anymore. The 2 names people always put at the top, neither of them is a captain now. One handed his squad to his own subordinate, the other retired to build a new unit from scratch. So here is the list nobody has made yet. All 9 Magic Knight captains, final roster, weakest to strongest, with the canon receipt for every placement. One rule: this ranks the captains who hold the chair when the story ends, not who held it in Season 1. Where the official databook gives us numbers, we use them. Where it doesn't, we use feats with chapter numbers attached. Rank 9, Kaiser Granvorka, captain of the purple Orcas. Vortex magic, which does exactly one thing and does it well. He spins magical whirlwinds that dissipate other people's spells. Not block, dissipate. The problem is everything else. Kaiser is the oldest captain on the board, and his best late story showing is holding an ancient demon in a defensive vortex, temporarily, with his entire squad helping him do it. 51 stars, second to last in the kingdom. He is a wall, a good wall, but the 8 names above him all have something that ends a fight, and he doesn't. Rank 8, Dorothy Unsworth, captain of the coral peacocks. This is the placement that will start arguments, so let me defend it. Dream magic drags you into the glamour world, a reality she authors, where she reads your thoughts and builds them into the landscape around you. On paper, that is a domain, and domains beat stat sheets. In practice, chapter 319, she tries to send Lucifero into the glamour world, and the devil disperses her magic and swats her out of the sky. Dorothy is the best in the kingdom at fighting people. Rank 8 is what happens when the kingdom stops fighting people. Rank 7, Rill Boismortier, captain of the Aqua deer. The youngest captain in Clover history, and his databook physical strength is a 2 out of 5. It does not matter because painting magic does not need a body. He paints and the painting becomes real, in any element at any scale, and the Heart Kingdom's mana method multiplied the range of all of it. The receipt: when Yuno first merged with Silva and unlocked spirit absorption, the power he reached was measured against exactly one benchmark, Rill. That was the ceiling Yuno had to climb to, and the last thing Rill paints in the war is a crucifixion that seals a clone of Lucius. Rank 6, Jack the Ripper, captain of the Green Mantis. A commoner who clawed his way to a captaincy in a kingdom that hands them to nobles. Slash magic grows blades of mana off his forearms, and the mechanic is the scary part. The longer a fight goes, the more his blades adapt to whatever he is cutting. He clashes evenly with Veto. Against Dante Sogratis in chapter 278, he stays in long enough that his blades adapt to gravity magic itself, then to a devil host's rapid regeneration, and he lands the serious injury. Jack does not counter your power. He learns it mid-fight, and then he cuts it in half. Rank 5, Charlotte Roselei, captain of the Blue Rose. Every ranking on the internet undersells her, because Charlotte fought her entire career at a handicap. A curse laid on her as a child weakened her Briars down to blue roses, permanently, and Yami only stopped it from getting worse. Then in chapter 277, she does something the story treats as genuinely unprecedented. After 6 months of mana method training, she stops fighting the curse and rewrites it, turning her own curse into anti-curse magic. Megicula, a devil that curses people for sport, is fascinated. Charlotte is the only captain whose power grew by weaponizing the thing that was crippling her. Rank 4, Nacht Faust, the new captain of the Black Bulls. Chapter 392, page 7, Yami retires and Nacht takes the chair. Shadow magic lets him travel through any shadow in the country, and 4 mid-ranking devils live inside him, each bound to a relic. He merges with them one at a time or in combination, up to all 4 at once. The receipt is chapter 287. Nacht takes on Lilith and Nahama, 2 highest-ranking devils, at the same time, and keeps fighting after being pierced through with needles of burning ice. He loses. He also does not go down. And before all of that, he beat Asta and Live. Rank 3, Fuegoleon Vermillion, captain of the Crimson Lions. Royal blood, fire magic, and the best databook line on this board. A 5 out of 5 in cleverness, the highest of any captain. He also hosts Salamander, one of the 4 great elemental spirits, and spirit absorption lets him contain and control that power instead of just borrowing it. 2 receipts. He finds a gap in Rades Espiritos defense and threads a spell through it, which is a tactician skill, not a slagger's. And then, against an Apostle of Sephira, he does not use magic at all. 1 punch to the gut. Fight over. The most disciplined captain in the kingdom, and the one you least want thinking. Rank 2, Nozel Silva, captain of the Silver Eagles. 95 stars, 3rd in the kingdom. Mercury magic is the most elegant offense-defense in the series because it is the same substance doing both, reshaping mid-motion under absolute control. He pierces devil-enhanced steel magic. He repels devil-enhanced blood magic. He stays conscious and casting after being run through the torso by multiple giant compass needles. But here is the line that settles it. Chapter 202, Yami Sukehiro, the man everyone puts at number 1 on these lists, looks at Nozel and measures his magic power as greater than his own. Yami said it, not the fandom. Yami. Rank 1, Yuno Grinberryall, captain of the Golden Dawn. And he did not inherit this chair, he earned it in front of everyone. Chapter 355, Lucius fires countless magic beams at the noble realm and Yuno shields the entire realm, alone. William Vengeance, the man who had held that captaincy since the squad was founded, the man called the closest person to becoming Wizard King, watches that and immediately steps down, saying Yuno has surpassed him. That is the moment. Now the resume. 2 mana affinities, Wind and Star, because he's both Sylph's chosen host and the rightful heir to the Spade Throne. The rank of Stage 0, near total resonance with Sylph, reaching Saint Stage. He beats Xenon Sogratis at 100% Devil Power, and in chapter 336, Yuno wipes out a group of high-ranking devils in an instant by himself. The commoner from Hage is the strongest captain the Clover Kingdom has ever had, and the manga made the previous holder say it out loud. Now the part that makes this list honest. 3 names are missing, on purpose. William Vengeance, because he gave his squad away in chapter 355. Yami Sukehiro, because in chapter 392 he retires from the Black Bulls and makes himself leader of a brand new unit, the Special Reserve Corps. And Mereoleona Vermillion, who has the highest raw databook line of anyone here, 5 in physical strength, 5 in magic amount, 5 in magic control, because she flatly refused the captaincy in chapter 172 and handed it to her brother. The strongest of them all turned the job down. And above all of them now sits Asta, the 29th Wizard King, the first peasant ever to hold the title. So 2 questions, and I want actual answers. 1. Does Dorothy at rank 8 insult you, or is a domain user without a kill move exactly a rank 8? 2. If Mereoleona had ever taken a squad, does she outrank Yuno, or does the Noble Realm Shield end that conversation? Tell me below and be specific, chapter numbers or it didn't happen. Subscribe, because next we are ranking every Wizard King in Clover history, and the 28th is the one nobody can agree on.